Welcome back to another edition of Tea and Toys. Now we've got some leaks, rumours. So again, as ever, take these as a pinch of salt. So it's the Amazon leaks of potential toys or characters that may be reissued or redecoed into the Amazon exclusive line. Again, us in the UK probably have to rely on Hasbro Pulse in order to get these. Again, no confirmation. This could all be completely made up by some odd bods on the interwebs. First up, we've got Impactor. Now, as mentioned on the list, so what would be interesting is if this is going to be a complete redeco of either the Decepticon version from the Netflix Siege line or the Autobot version from the Netflix Siege line. A lot of people I know did actually take out the Decepticon head and put it on the Autobot body to make their perfect version of Impactor. So I'm kind of interested to see what this is going to be. Will it be a crazy wackadoo colour version of Impactor? Will it be in fact a different character using the Impactor mould? It is yet to be seen. But I kind of would like them to do something more with the what would be the 2-pack Decepticon version of Impactor, to see if they can redeco that, rejig it to make it look more of a comic accurate looking Impactor. But it's something to be seen. I guess watch this space. And another one was Leadfoot. Now Leadfoot in the live action movies was a member of the Wreckers. I think there are a couple of characters as well that aren't traditional members of the Wreckers in there as well. Again, why they do that, we don't know. Plenty of established characters they could have used. And it is Leadfoot from the Generation 2 line, the Road to Force sub-faction. And according to the post, it's going to be the Mirage mould, whether that's the Earthrise Mirage mould or the Kingdom Mirage mould, we don't know at this time. Or it could even be the Mirage from the Impactor 2-pack that had a different head. Again, I would like to see that in more of a painted mode, but as you can see, both Leadfoots have completely different faces to Mirage, so it'll be interesting to see what they do. There will literally just be a complete redeco of one of the Mirages with no different head. Will it be the red version? Will it be the yellow version? We don't actually know. All we know is the character name. It's a Wrecker subline, so it could be either colorization, many different heads, individual heads, completely new head, or a reused head. Other deluxes. Again, the post said that we're going to get Twin Twist and Topspin, but they're not going to be in their traditional colours, which just seems absolutely odd to me why they wouldn't just release these characters in their traditional colours. As you can see here, we've got a few different colours shown on screen. One was called Saltman X, one was called Saltman Y, Robotman X and Robotman Y. And then obviously at the bottom we've got the Diaclone colours as well. So there are many options of different characters with terrible names, I might add, that they could actually release. And they haven't released more people for more money, because there's a lot of completers out there that want the full, complete G1 line. And that does include the obscure South American characters, Mexican characters, characters from India. And I don't blame people for wanting that. They want the full Autobot army, a full Decepticon force to just have a raw rumble on their collection shelves. So here's Twin Twist and Topspin. It'll be interesting to see what they do there and what moulds they're using to create them. There was the Voyager scale. Again, they did say Springer. Now, it could be a complete redeco of the Siege Springer, taking away the battle paint, lighting up the colours, making it a lot more appealing to pick up. But I can imagine that version being the one that they put in the studio line, because let's face it, Springer will appear in the studio line at some point, and probably will be a heavy use of that Siege mould, which is a strong mould for Springer. I really did like the figure. Transformation, not the best, but as a robot mode, which is the mode you'll be seeing most of the time anyway, looks quite good. Or they could be doing Sandstorm from the Springer mould. It's something they have done before. Sandstorm, the Triple Changer, is a Autobot Wrecker. Will it just be Springer, or will we get Sandstorm? Fingers crossed for Sandstorm. Really want Sandstorm. And the other one is Wrecker's Bulkhead. And again, Bulkhead in the Prime Universe is a Wrecker. But there is speculation that they could use the new Legacy mould to make Roadbuster's version of the Wrecker. And I think Roadbuster's like a big armoured vehicle, whereas you can see Bulkhead there is more of a military transport. So it'd be a heavy overhaul of that mould. A lot of new engineering going in there. But it'd be interesting to see what it is, who it is, and how we get it. the last two things that were listed on the leak was Fossilizer Spinosaurus, Fossilizer Mammoth. And that was it. So we can assume from Spinosaurus that'll be a reuse of the Paleotrex mould. We can heavily assume that it'll be Ractonites mould that they'll use for the woolly mammoth. Whether they're Autobots or Decepticons or not, we don't know. I guess we can assume the Decepticon. I don't know, if they're in the Wrecker subline, or it might be a separate leak, although it is listed together, they could all be heroic characters. Which is a shame, because I kind of wanted all the fossilizers to be baddies. And they ruined it when they made Wingfinger a maximum. But there we go, that's just a rant from me. Don't forget to love, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.